Managing a second family tree as a scratch pad can be a valuable strategy for a genealogist who wants to test theories without impacting their main family tree. Now, Ancestry will allow me to create as many family trees as I want, and I do. I have one tree for my main family, and I have trees for additional projects like everyone who's ever lived on my street. I'll use my scratch pad for all my research, and after I'm done checking out a family line, I'll move it to my main family tree. It's so easy to add an additional tree in Ancestry. Just go to Manage and Create Trees, and then select Create a New Tree. It's going to ask you for a home person. This will be the first person in your tree. And then you have to add at least a mother or a father. Finally, it'll ask you whether the tree should be public or private. For my scratch pad tree, I make it private. Nobody needs to see my notes. Whenever I'm working on a DNA match with a partial family tree, I'll take the relevant information from that tree and I'll put it into my scratch pad tree. Then I'll build a full family tree around it. I work on hundreds of partial trees, and a scratch pad is the perfect place for this information. You can keep all your notes in one scratch pad tree, or you can create a new tree for every little bit of research that you do. It doesn't really matter whether you get the details correct or not, because the tree is private. Once I add a name to my scratch pad tree and create a person, it becomes easier to get hints and search for additional records. After I validate the details, I can replicate the names and the records to my main tree, or I can leave them in my scratch tree as a reference for the project that I'm working on. By maintaining a separate scratchpad family tree, I can explore new avenues of research and experiment freely without impacting my primary family tree. Remember to use it as a tool for discovery and creativity while ensuring that the validated information is eventually integrated back into your main tree.